What is going on, guys? Ghost here, and today we're going to be starting a new series where we have $0, one clapped out old Chevrolet, one old mower, and one shovel, and we're going to try to build a lawn care business. Now, can we do it? I don't know, but let's jump into it and see what we can do. What is going on, guys? Ghost here, and today we are back at our little shop. Now, we haven't really got to do any work, really. We kind of cut down some trees, made a little money off of that and everything. I took the chipper and stuff back, but today I got to contract everything that we need to put a swimming pool in. Yes, I did say swimming pool. We're going to be doing some construction work. Now, you probably look up there and be like, hey, you had like 18 grand. What happened to it? Well, I got a really good deal on a really high hour, but they said it runs good. I'm not going to tell you until we get there. But we're going to go ahead, grab the truck and trailer. We got to go to town, pick up what I purchased, and then we got to go load up all the materials and stuff and take it to the site where the pool's going to be. And then we need to come back, get our excavator and everything. Now, basically, we're prepping the site for today. Tomorrow, we will start digging and hauling stuff off. And I do believe all the dirt that we dig out, I'm just going to dump it here. This is going to be kind of our little dump ground and everything until I at least cut some trees down and maybe put something else up here. My goal is we're kind of like, you know, lease to own type deal. I do want to purchase it completely one day, and the owner did say he would sell it to me. So, whatever we do to this is just benefiting us in the long run. Alright, well, this bad boy fire up. Oh, yeah. Let's try to get it out of the garage without hitting anything. How close are we to that? Can we make it? Oh, tell me it ain't made for that. I need to put the excavator over in there. Go ahead and back this truck up, get it hooked up, and then head to town. The only downfall about this area is there's not a lot of trailer room. I need to make it so you can drive in and out from one side. I think that would be pretty good. Now, if we can just make this curve. Nothing's coming. Is there anything coming? No, we're good to go. Alright, to town we go. Alright. Y'all ready to see what we purchased? We bought that new skid steer right there. I'm just kidding. No, we didn't. But we did buy a skid steer. Now, it was very cheap. It was like $8,000, and I got some attachments. Now, I did buy a new bucket. It might be a little too big, but let me show you what we got. All right, this bad boy right here is a John Deere 675B. Now, it does have a little bit bigger engine. It's got 300-pound weights on the rear. Hopefully that does help, but I mean, it literally came with everything. It's really high hour and everything, but they went through, looked at everything. They said all the hydraulics seem to work good, works good. It did come with a pallet fork, and that's kind of what we need because we got to go to the train station and load some stuff up. Now, this is what I'm kind of nervous about. This is a big bucket. Now, this is one of the ones that we kind of use at the overlook over there that would dump and stuff. If this can't really handle it, we'll buy a small bucket and keep this just for a rainy day when we do need it and stuff. But I want to go ahead and probably detach this, grab the bucket, put it on the trailer all the way, put this back on, put it on, and we got to head over there because I've got a bunch of stuff. I'm hoping I can haul the pipe. It's supposed to be a really long pipe, but I think our trailer should do it. Now, we are digging a hole and kind of setting everything, but we got concrete people in coming to do the concrete and everything, but we still have to haul off the dirt and everything like that. So it's kind of a joint effort. I was hoping this thing start. I'm like, it's going to be awful if it doesn't start. Let me go ahead and drop. The thing is I like about this, it does have a really long reach, and I think that should go into the back of our truck and stuff pretty good. But it does have 300-pound weights, but I don't know how it's going to do with this. Look, it's already wanting to go go forwards. I don't know. That's a really big bucket for this little thing. But I mean, I'm hoping to do all right. If not, I'll buy a smaller bucket. But I wanted to get this one. Let's go ahead and load this bad boy up. And I do need to get another trailer, because this trailer I have here, the truck is not high enough for it. So I do want to get a different truck and trailer. I like the truck. Alright, let's put that right. Alright, there's that. Now let me go get the forks. Look, we didn't even hardly move that. Yeah, trailer is way too tall for a truck. We need like a lower load boy and everything like that. But that becomes, I feel like we could sell that, probably buy a cheaper trailer, but just as good, and make a little profit off of it, hopefully. I love how this is how I have to get on here. It's not sketchy at all. Alright, I'm gonna put this right here. Like I said, we're just really just going right over there, but let's go ahead and strap it down. And strap this back a little bit. There we go. Alright. Pull up that. And now let's go pick up some stuff. I'm hoping we can fit all this on here. Seems like today, like we're just getting prep work done, getting everything going. I hate coming over here because traffic builds up so bad. They need to build a holding, like a staging place for all the freight that comes off here. Now I know they have one, but it's like traffic is literally right here. I know we're going to end up blocking traffic. I guarantee we will. I want to go ahead and turn the truck around. That way, when we do block the traffic, like that guy right there, he's going to get right on my bumper. We'll be okay. Look, they're already trying to pass. Ridiculous. Let's go ahead and lower that down. I'm going to leave the truck running. Looks like we got some, I don't know what's in there. I know it's for the pool. Like I said, we're just basically prepping the site and digging holes. So we got some metal piping, some plastic piping, a lot of stuff going on in here and everything. And I think they have a company coming to install the pool thing, and then you got the concrete company and everything. So let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. This off. Alright. Well, here comes another vehicle. Let's see how awful it is. Golly. Definitely gotta get another trailer. Yep, look. Already. Hey, don't. I'll honk back at you. If you can't make that turn right there, then something's wrong. This is going to be our biggest. See, I think I can adjust these. Oh, I'm hoping. Let's try to. I think there's actually two. I don't really want to pick up both at the same time. So, perfect. Yeah, just get in the way of the pipe. It's okay. It's already unstable. Oh man. This is air. Air trailer is legit want to be. What are you doing? Oh great, now we're blocking the school. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Why did it all of a sudden just like go that way? Hang on, I gotta position this thing. Alright, we're gonna put this on here. This may or may not fit on our trailer. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be pretty tight. I will say that. Alright, let's go ahead and dump it. Oh my gosh, that is going to be like the length of. I might be able to push it up a little bit. I don't even know if I can even get the skid steer there. I'm gonna have to hang on. Let me pull the truck up so we get out of the way. I feel like if I park right here, we might be out of the way. If not, it's just tough. Hey, listen, I'm trying. My gosh. Alright, let me back over here because. There you go. There you go. Look at that. I don't know about the school bus though. Are you going to make it? Let me tell you, maybe. No, he had to swing it wide. And look, can you not back up? Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and pull this up. This is a cluster. Alright, I want to go ahead, get all this loaded so we can at least hit their place. Alright, so we finally got all this loaded. Let me tell you. Next time somebody says I gotta come out here and grab something, we are charging them double. But basically, I got everything on here. I know it's going to say, well, it's going to be heavy on this one side. Actually, no. I was looking at the weight and everything. All this right here on this side weighs about how much these two boxes are. So there's some heavy stuff in there. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to have to leave the skid steer here. I'm hoping they got something there we can take all this off with. And then we'll come back, grab this, and grab the excavator and take it on up to the house where we're going to be doing this at. So, let's do this, and we are heading out. Alright, we are here. Now, it's just a little bit ways from the shop. Let's go ahead and up in here. They showed me pictures of this place. It is absolutely gorgeous. I really, like, this is a house I would like to have literally near a shop, but I feel like their driveway needs a little bit graded because this is a little sketchy right there. Somebody might be going in their grass. We want to make it. Oh, they did not. I bet you the semi trucks and stuff do not like it. They need to have a place where you go out there and you can back in. But we are here. Pull all this stuff around here. We kind of got to get. When I get the excavator here, we get kind of a little area of what we're going to be doing here. And hopefully, somebody will be bringing a forklift or something up here besides what we got. But the swimming pool is going to be going right in here. They're wanting to do like a stone patio. Which, I feel like this house would have a really nice swimming pool. And I love how it's like sitting above. So you're not really hearing the traffic or anything. Or even the trains or anything. Because you have the trees right there. But you're still close to everything. I absolutely love this house. I'm not being nosy looking inside of it or anything. And I like the driveway too. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab... well, I'm going to have to wait until somebody comes up here. Alright, well luckily, one of the neighbors had a telehandler with a fork on it, so that kind of helped us out there. If I can just get my truck out here. I probably should have just backed out of here, hindsight. Oh, it's really close. I ain't leaving no room or anything, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's go get the skid steer and then the excavator, and then we're coming back up here and hopefully do some work. I'd like to get a little bit of it cut. Golly, we won't go over the hill. I think when we come back, I'm just going to back the truck up in here and we'll tram everything up there. Alright, to the train depot. Alright, instead of driving the truck all the way over here, I am going to jump over here and just grab the skid steer and drive it back over there. I feel like that would be the best thing. I want to tell them, but hey, y'all need to let me like dig all that out right there, and y'all put like a bigger parking lot so when y'all do get stuff in, because if everything you get comes through there, they need a bigger freight area or block off the road so people can't come through. All right, we'll go ahead and do this before anybody says, oh, you need to put it over your axles. We're literally putting the excavator on. I got to pick it up right down the road there, so it'd be pointless doing that. So it'll be all right now. Need to weigh the tongue down anyways even more, because look at it. All right, I guess I'm going to go up here, make a big old turn, and we'll roll on back. Take a look at a school bus and train drag racing. All right, I think I'm just going to park right here. That should be fine. Alright, truck's doing a lot of idling today, I tell you that. Go ahead and let that down. When we get this on there, it'll sit it down really good. Chevy, you take it. You take a break today. We've been working a lot. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and jump into, not the lawnmower, but the excavator. Alright, let's get this bad boy going. This thing actually rolls pretty good. I think our skid steer runs at what, like 11 miles an hour, and we're at 6 of this? Not bad. Now, hopefully our leg doesn't get in the way. Oh yeah, this thing is like perfect height for this. I love, look, the back wheels are off the ground, and it's going to sit down in a minute. There we go. Alright. Try to center it up just a little bit. Alright, and then we'll drop the wheel. I think we'll be alright right there. Let's go ahead and just turn that off. Let's go ahead and latch all this down. Alright, truck, now. That's close. Hopefully, you can pull this. Don't let me down, which I think it'll be no problem. Yeah, I feel a little struggle with this. It's not pulling as good as it was, but it'll be alright. We'll go up here. And like I said, I'm not going to pull this up the driveway. I'm just going back in there. Yeah, we'll back in the side on the side here. Okay, car didn't come this way. Got the Jake brake working. We was having trouble with it working the other day. Alright. I really don't want to be on level when doing that. I think that right here is pretty good. Go ahead and lower that down. The ramp should be on the ground now. Yeah, about right there. Alright. Let's see. Probably, yeah, I want to take the forks up first. And then, at least we don't have far away to go. I mean, literally, this land is attached to our shop almost. Like, I would love to buy this, and then we can just have a road going straight to our shop right there. To be honest, I'd just put the shop somewhere out here. That would be a road to our shop and house. Alright. Let's go ahead and back on out of here. Now, we are getting paid around $20,000 for this to get all the dirt, pick it up, everything. But I know it's kind of cheap, but you gotta think, we're not doing all the plumbing and we're not doing all the concrete work or anything. But we are, you know, we're doing most of the stuff, the cleanup and everything like that, so. Oh, the beast is here. Park over here. Then we'll go down there, grab the old skid steer. These trees wasn't here. I was bringing them through there. And we also got to bring the dump truck. I forgot about that. We got to bring the dump truck because we're putting all the dirt and everything in that. I don't want to put it on the grass if we don't have to. Yeah, boom, boom. This little thing is actually pretty nimble, not gonna lie. Let's park this over here. Now let me go get the dump truck. Golly, it's always woo! Golly, break your ankle right there. Alright, let me go ahead. Go through here. The trailer should be good there. If somebody steals, it's okay. We got insurance. Alright, now, I guess I'm just going to park it about right here. Because right here is going to be the pool. Like I said, they want to build a deck and everything like that. So, we're going to go ahead and get everything going. And we're going to make a couple of scoops and stuff. I'm hoping we can get all this knocked out today. And then, after we get this full, we can dump the trailer and everything like that. So, let's go ahead and fire up this beast and start working with it. Alright, let's make it happen, Captain. We're not the best at it, but we're going to try at least. Oh yeah. First scoop. Still getting used to it. Oh yeah. So are we full yet? We might be. Yep, we are full. Alright, so it won't take no more. Look, oh, as I destroy my truck. Alright, I'm turning that off. We got a couple. Now we got to build it, and then they got to build the base and everything. But I mean, it's gonna be a pretty good sized pool and everything like that. So let's go ahead and take your first dump truck load to the shop. Alright, go ahead and dump this right here. Perfecto. It's actually pretty good a little bit. I wish we had like a big hole we had to fill up or something, but we really don't. Alright, let's go ahead and head on and grab another load stuff. We'll probably be doing this multiple times. At least we're not too far away. I bet you that path right there goes up most of the house. You can almost see it. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, we've got a lot of it dug out and everything. This is probably around how deep they are. I did flatten the surface and everything. Oh, cat been doing good and everything. So we're going to go ahead and take the last dump of dirt and stuff back to Air Place, and we'll come back. And they said they wanted the light blue pipe over here, and then the metal pipe kind of over here, or at least one section of it, because I think it's going to be like drainage and stuff, and they really don't have the equipment and stuff. And then the blue tarp stuff will go over here because all the pumping and stuff will go here, and I think they're going to build like a little pump house. But let's go ahead and dump this dirt and everything, and then we'll come back and move everything they want. Gotta say, it is handy having a dump truck and everything. We went from like just a regular little trailer and everything to this, but you know, we kind of hustled, made some money, made some connections. After people hears that we just installed a big old pool and everything, I'm hoping we get some good jobs and stuff. And we've got to do the the playground stuff for the town too. So that's another thing for business. Alright, let's get up here and finish dumping all this. Definitely need a bigger pull spot. Alright. Last load, here we go. Anybody need field dirt? Got a bunch of it. Alright, let's settle back and move all that stuff for them. Alright, we are back. Let's see the truck here. Now, we're probably going to go ahead and take the excavator with us back today. But I want to leave this here, that way if they need to move it or anything, or if we need to move anything for them, we can. Let's go ahead and grab at least one of these for them. This thing is really peppy too, I gotta say. I think, let's see. There we go. Well, is there? Hang on, is there a pallet there? No, pallet opening? Yeah, right. Yeah, I think there is. We should be good. I don't know why it's not letting. It's all this grass and everything. Alright, here we go. Now it was. I don't know why it was doing that. But when you put these two over here, well, you can feel this thing heavy. Put these over here. This is where it's going to go. I don't know if it's all set up and they just unbundle it or what, but this is where they wanted it. So let's put that one down and we'll grab another one. Alright, well I got that in place. They'll have this in case they need it. So let's go ahead and put, let's see, they wanted the green pipe on that side over there. Well, one of the green pipes on that side. The other one needs to stay over here. So let's go ahead. Let's back up. I don't want to mess the pipe up. Make sure we get it right between. That looks pretty good right there. Perfect. Alright, now, going to the other side. Very slowly. Alright, right here we go. It's like, I love how there's a bush there. We're going to be backing up in it. Hopefully we don't break anything. Alright, I need to move, let's see. Now, we'll grab the other blue, put it, no, we need to do the black pipe. Actually, let me move the excavator, because I feel like this is like really in a bad spot. Turns around. This needs to be trimmed on back down anyways. So we'll park it over here. And then I want to move, I got to move that green pipe on this side and the black pipe over there. So y'all remember that. It looks about center-ish. Well, we might get one or two or three or four. Alright, there we go. I got all the pipe where they're wanting it and everything. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I literally just bought it. I can leave it here, but I'm going to leave it here and stuff. That way, they see where they need it to go and stuff. We are going to have to dig some ditches and everything like that for them. But they got to come and like mark everything, and then we can see where we need to put the holes and everything like that. Alright, so I just got a call. They said they're on their way. They can mark it, and then we're going to dig some holes. Now, unfortunately, this is the only bucket I have, so it's going to be some big holes. Alright, so we've been digging some holes and stuff so they can get everything there. We got the 2 ditches that they needed done. They said they're going to, you know, prep this and everything. They had the concrete and all that good stuff. Don't know about that. They got to do the forms and stuff. But they want me to dig out a pretty good hole here. They said it's going to be like, so when they do drain the pool and come down here, Really won't go into water or anything. They're going to fill it up with, or the road, and they're going to fill it up with like water or rocks or something. I don't know. They told me that once they get it done, I can just basically cover it back over and everything like that. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave the excavator here too. They said it won't take them but a couple, a couple days and everything to get everything situated and done, and then we can just come back and get our equipment and stuff. So, all right. So a lot has been done. To be honest, I don't even need this truck up here. Let me go ahead and back it down here. A lot has been done. Everything up here, and it's actually looking really well. Now we have a little bit of cleanup to do. I got to get the bucket and skid steer. They want us to get this leftover dirt here, but they put their gravel in. And check this out. Now they're wanting to do gravel and stuff around, but I mean the year's coming to an end anyways. But this is amazing. Since we dug the holes, everything's been done. They put some sand everywhere. But this is literally, they're going to be putting dirt and, growing grass, everything. But they still got to do the installation of this. But everything's primed, good to go. And I think it's ran into the basement of the house. But look at this. This is amazing. I absolutely love it. I really want this place. Imagine all that as a patio and, just decorating. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab the skid steer, switch out the bucket, and then get rid of that dirt. And then we are done. And then it's cha-ching time. Oh, golly. Oh, my. This thing turns so sharp. It's ridiculous. Alright, I hope this little thing does pretty good. I don't know if it is or not, but once we get all this cleaned up, we'll be pretty good. I probably need to get the dump truck and everything. And I'll go ahead and trim this down there. Looks like I literally have a little bit left to use. Up there, right there. There we go. Alright. We'll trim this and then back the dump truck up, clean up, and then we are rolling. I definitely have to come up here and see what this looks like in the summertime. It's beautiful. Alright, let's see how good this bucket does. I'm hoping it does pretty good. Alright. Alright, 100%. Now, will this thing actually lift it? Oh my gosh, we are going downhill. It's probably the worst test for it, but oh my gosh. Oh, we're dumping all our stuff. We're dumping it. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I know what we need to do. Go around to this side and then go uphill, because I feel like that would be a lot smarter than what we were doing. So, it seems like if we aren't... Oh my gosh. This thing is so touchy. If we aren't... Like, if you don't give it gas and just turn, it still turns. But if we aren't going downhill, we should be good. Yeah, it's kind of iffy. But it did it! Alright, like, if I don't give it gas or anything, it still does that. So, I wish it would only do it when I give the gas, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of this and dump it. Alright, luckily we ain't even got to, like, lift it that high. Alright, we got, I think, probably 2 or 3 more scoops and we'll be good to go. Alright, one more after this. Yeah, our truck ain't even full yet, but we'll still dump this up at the site and everything. I'm proud of this little thing. They have, what, like, $8,000 in this, basically? The bucket costs almost, a bucket costs like $4,000. But it does have that cool feature to it. And there we go. She's all clean. Now, time to just get rid of all our crap. Alright, we are all loaded up and heading back to the garage. Finally, now it took a couple of days for them to do their stuff and for us to do our stuff, but I want to get everything situated and dump this out the truck, and we're calling it a day, and we should be getting the money soon. Like I said, I think we're getting around 20,000, and then you know, every contractor and everything's done, everything is getting money too. It is like super foggy to be 11:30 right now. I will tell you, the old truck has a load on it because I feel it. I bet you going up a hill and stuff, this thing would hate us. Alright, let's go ahead, put that down, and grab all their equipment, put it up. Like the skid steer, I haven't even had it here yet. We literally took it straight, put it to work, and it paid for itself basically. Having this really does help because a lot of people don't have a little excavator. That's kind of why I opted to get one. I was like, we definitely got to have one. Alright, let's go ahead and empty this out. We got everything else unloaded. We didn't really have a full truck or anything, but we do got a lot of field dirt and everything, so that would be pretty good. I wish it was gravel and stuff. Like, I do want to try to find a gravel plant or something, just start hauling it, and then we can make some money just hauling a load of gravel at somebody's house or something. Gotta make money when we can make money. And if we gravel the road over at the playground, we got all the stuff to do. Alright, well, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to punch that subscribe button. As always, woo! Murica Baby. We're slowly, we went from that to that. We're getting there. Definitely getting there.